Hello, world and universe. Welcome to the Trevor Donald Experience. Manifest your truth. And if you're new to the channel, please hit that like and subscribe button. And for my continued followers, I want to say thank you. And this is an opinion-based video channel where I try to bring up interesting and sometimes true crime stories that I think will raise your eyebrow and raise your level of consciousness. It's always important to keep your eyes and your ears open for all the things that are going on around you in our country and in our world, especially when you're having a busy life, raising your family, taking care of your kids, and you may miss some of these national media and social media storylines, and I like to bring some of them to you. And also, for those who have been contributing to my video channel, I want to say thank you. And I do have a Cash App called $ Trevor Donald 20. Cash App is $ Trevor Donald 20. And for those who have been giving donations, I want to thank you. And if you decide you want to, I appreciate your support to keep the channel going. Well, this one I'm going to give you is a little bit different. It is a mystery story. It is a death story, but it's also coming straight from the adult entertainment industry that just recently happened. And so this one is about an adult film star named Sophia Leone. And she was found dead in her apartment in Albuquerque, New Mexico. So this is how the story goes. Sophia Leone's death. Police give an update and describe it suspicious. New Mexico officials are currently probing the untimely demise of Sophia Leone, an adult film star, which they have categorized as suspicious. Leone was aged 26, was discovered dead in her apartment by family members on March 1st. The circumstances surrounding her passing are under investigation. With adult talent agency 101 Modeling disclosing on Twitter that her death is being treated as a potential robbery and homicide. This is coming straight from her modeling agency out of LA. Authorities are cautiously approaching the investigation, refraining from labeling it a homicide at this stage, according to a report published on people.com. The preliminary autopsy findings did not indicate any signs of trauma or determine the cause of death, prompting officials to classify it as a suspicious death pending further investigation, the report said. Police are awaiting the toxicology report from the medical examiner to shed more light on the circumstance. Sophia Leone, known for her work in the adult entertainment industry, tragically passed away in her apartment on March 1st, according to her family. The investigation into the cause of her death is ongoing, as stated by her stepfather on a GoFundMe page established to fund her memorial. Adult talent agency 101 Modeling also noted her death on social media, hinting to potential foul play. That's curious. I wonder how would they know that there's potential foul play right at the beginning of her death investigation, and the police are staying quiet about it. It says Leone was born on June 10, 1997 in Miami and appeared in over 80 films after entering the industry at 18, according to her IMDb. Her sudden demise has left her colleagues and family just devastated. Brian Berkey, the head of AMA Modeling, expressed his grief over Leone's passing, reminiscing about their close bond and lamenting the loss of a cherished talent. Leone's death marks the third in the adult film industry within 2 months following the deaths of Cagney Lynn Carter and Jessie Jane. Cagney Lynn Carter, a prominent figure in adult entertainment, passed away at 36 last month, while Jessie Jane, a well-known actress, died at 43 in January. Leone's unexpected departure has left her family and friends reeling from shock and sorrow, compounded by the financial strain of arranging her memorial. In light of the tragic loss, Leone's stepfather initiated a GoFundMe campaign to cover funeral expenses and alleviate the financial burden on the family. And I wanted to do this particular video. There's not a whole lot there. She was a prominent adult film star. I was not that familiar with her. I had to look her up. I'm not familiar with Cagney Lynn Carter or Jessie Jane. But the adult film industry has exploded as a result of the power of the internet. And before, back in the day, you had to have DVDs, go to an adult bookstore, and now everything is at a push of a button. And one of the caveats and the reason I wanted to do this video on the passing of this young lady, one, it's unfortunate that she passed. I don't care what her career was. And I am saddened and prayerful for her family. But also, it shows you in the adult industry that this power of this technology and the push of a button has replaced us as parents. Back in my era in the 70s and the 80s, you learned the birds and the bees by talking to family members or even your dad and uncles and things of that nature. Nowadays, kids don't need any of that. Tons of fatherless homes, tons of uncle-less homes, grandfatherless homes, male supervision and male role models and mentors. Too many single mothers are raising these kids in the urban market. And the value of an education has gone straight into the toilet. The debauchery and the demonic forces that are being spewed to our kids through their music today and rap, I think is an abomination. I think it's destroying our moral and ethical fabric. I'm sorry to say, even though I know rap music is by black people and for black people, but I don't think it's positive. I think it's headed in the wrong direction with the Sexy Reds and some of the other people that are out today. And actually, Sexy Red is from St. Louis, which is where I'm broadcasting my video channel from. And I just have to be honest with you. I don't think I've aged out of the music. I still like young people music, but I was never into gangster rap per se. I like Tupac Shakur, I like Biggie, but I was not a big NWA fan. I like Public Enemy. So my likes for music was the same back then as they are today, old school R&B. But we have to admit, and then we have OnlyFans, you have Pornhub, you have Instagram IG models that are dressing half naked. You have tons of social media platforms for dating sites. And we have this heavy perpetuation of an over-sexualized society. And I think that's what brings many of these young women into the adult entertainment business, where they think that that's the quickest way and the only way to make some money if they're not going to be a rapper or entertainer. Young people are putting all their marbles in athletics and entertainment and rap and nothing else. There's no use of the word library, SAT, ACT, going to college. Kids are raising themselves in their teenage years and preteen years, and then college or the military is out of their vision board, and many of them are going into the entertainment business. I don't think necessarily that her demise is a result of the adult entertainment industry. Could be. There are a lot of creeps, and they have to be very careful. There's a higher level of fame and exposure with adult stars today and for female stars, and they have to really, really be careful. The adult entertainment industry has exploded, and her death is a suspicious scenario. We don't know what actually has happened, but there have been many, many female adult entertainers that have passed in the last 10 years under suicide and all kinds of issues. Mental illness is a real issue. They may appear happy on film, but in their personal lives, many of them are not happy with what they're doing and where their lives are going. So this is a clear indication of a young lady that was in the adult business, Sophia Leone, who ended up passing, and let's stay prayerful for her.